மௌனமாமுறையார் காட்டும் மா பிரம்மவத்துவாலன் சிவநிலை தவசற்சீடர் செரிகுருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோருருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. மங்கள ஸ்லோகம். ஆன்மாவாமீசன் குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்மச wait that is how it is. குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரமாகுமீ ஆன்மாவாம் ஆன்மாவாமீசன் குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரமாகுமீது ஆன்மாவாய் என்னகத்தே இருந்து இன்று தமிழ் முன்னவனாய முதல். We shall chant from the 6th verse. Not 6th verse, no? First verse only. அன்னசிவன் பின்னும் அருள்வான் குகனே நிற்கு அந்நியம் சூழ்ச்சி அறைவன்மை மன்னவே நிற்களமாயாவுளமே நிற்பதாய் நுட்பமதாய் உட்கொள்ளப் போகாதேனும் எதனால் அனுபவமா ஞான நன்கெய்தும் எதனை அறிந்தோன் சிவனேயாம் எதவர்க்கும் என்னால் சொல்லப்பட்டதின்ற விஞ்ஞானத்தை என்னிடத்தினின்று கேளின்று ஈது குரு பாரம்பரியத்து போந்ததாம் வாதிகளெல்லாம் காண வாய்க்காதாம் ஈதுபவ பந்தமுத்தி பொருட்டாம் பரமமாமுகமோ எந்த தலத்தும் உளதே எவனெல்லாவற்றும் இருக்குமித்தேவன் எவனெல்லாமாகி இருப்பன் எவன் முகம் எங்குமுளான் என்னவனான் தத்துவமெல்லாம் தானாய் தங்கியலாம் மிஞ்சியுளான்தான் தத்துவங்கள் எல்லாமும் தான் கடந்தோன் வாக்கோடு சித்தமும் நாமமும் சேராதான் அத்தன் அவனானின் விகற்பமற்ற சித்தத்தால் சிவசிந்தனையே நீசை. So Lord Parameshwara now instructing to Guha. I am going to revealing you a new technique, a special technique I have not revealed to anybody else. And then he started. And then he said, this is coming from Guru Parampara, Guru to Shishya and Guru to Shishya. Therefore, very sacred knowledge. And then the fifth verse he says, Tattvangal illamum taan kadandon. What is this self? He is beyond all the tattvas. Vakodu sittamum namamum seradan. He cannot be expressed through speech, cannot be grasped through mind, or he cannot be called by any names. He is beyond all those things. Kuri gunangal atran, அது சொல்லப்படுறார் அடுத்து. Attan avanan ena viharpamatra sittatal. That self, that Shiva tattvam I am, that Shiva Swarupam I am. Like that, viharpamatra sittatal, without any doubt, with firm conviction, you meditate. Shiva sindanaye nisai. You meditate upon that Shiva Swarupam. That is the Atma Swarupam. That is what he has said. Now you shall move on to the sixth verse. Endru muladai nilayai avyayamai viharpum Indriyada innadena enna onadai. Onadudam. ஒன்றியுள நிட்களமாஞானம் எதுதான் நிகழுமுத திட்டாந்தமின்றியதாய்த்தேர் என்று முழதாய் நிலையாய் அவ்யயமாய் எவ்விகற்பும் இன்றியதா இன்னதென வென்ன ஒனாது ஒன்றியுள நிட்களமாஞானம் எதுதான் நிகழுமுத திட்டாந்தமின்றியதாய்த்தேர் என்றும் உள்ளதாய் சாஸ்வத பொருளாய், meaning it is always present, என்றும் உள்ளதாய். There is no time where it was not, or where it will be not. என்றும் உள்ளதாய், சாஸ்வதமாய், நிலையாய், always the same, நிலையாய், நிலைத்து அது ஒன்று தான் இருக்கு, நிலையாய், அவ்யயமாய். Avyayam means it will not reduce. Over the period of time it will not reduce, or it will not perish. Like Akshaya Patram, no? Akshaya Patra, you want taking, still it is full always. How? Because it's Akshaya. Similarly, Avyaya means the same idea. It will not perish. It remains the same. There is only one thing, or only one parole is there, that is the self, or the truth, which will not perish. Everything else perishes. Do you agree? Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy. Yeah. But that energy also is Bhagavan's only. So, Avyayamai. Yev viharpum at indriyadai. Yev viharp means there is no modification whatsoever. Viharpa means what? There is no sort of modification, no change. It's always the same. Oru padithainu solluvaanga Tamilla. That is what is called Yev viharpum indriyadai. For us, always there is viharpam. Na? Our mind is not stable. It thinks like this, and then say, no, it may not work. It then thinks like that. It's called viharpangal. Viharpangal means it is not continuously thinking about one thing. Mati, it just thinks about something else. So, அந்த மாதிரி எந்த விகற்பமும் கிடையாது. There is no modification. இன்றியதாய் இன்னதென என்ன ஒனாதாய். You cannot say what it is. இன்னதென, it is like this or like that, you cannot say. Because you cannot define it, or you cannot make it an object. சுட்டு பொருள் ஆக்க முடியாது. You cannot make it as an object. So, இன்னதென என்ன ஒனாதாய். You cannot think about it. It is like this or like that. You cannot think about it in any way. Because the consciousness which is illuminating all the thoughts, that cannot be thought over with the thoughts. You understand? This is the central point. The consciousness which illumines all the thoughts, it cannot be thought over with the help of the thoughts. So, innadena enna unadai. Ondriyula means it is in and through everything. Meaning it is present in everything. Ondriyuladu. It is present everywhere in everything means it is present in me also. You understand? Ondriyula nishkalama jnanam yedudaan. Nishkalama jnanam means this jnanam is in fact formless, beyond kuri gunas. Nishkalam means beyond form, beyond kuri guna. Meaning it is nirguna, nirakara. Nishkala jnanam yedudaan. That is this nishkala jnanam, pure knowledge. Mudar dishtandam indriyadaither. Tigalam in the jnanam. This jnana, mudar dishtandam indriyadaither. Mudal means what? There is no cause for it. Mudal means a cause, very first cause. Mudal means very first. Here it means the cause. Mudal indriyadai. There is no cause for this self. It is not caused by anything. And also it never causes anything. In Mandukya Karika it is beautifully said. It is not the cause for anything. It is not caused by anything, or it is not the cause for anything. That is how it is said. But in His presence everything happens. So, Mudal, Drishtandam Indriyada. Drishtandam means what? You cannot compare it with anything. Drishtandam. You cannot say it is like this. Yesterday we have been seeing in Atma Bodha, so many Drishtandam is given. But like that you cannot give any Drishtandam. Maximum you can say is like space you can say. But we don't understand what is space also. Why? It is very, very subtle to understand. See, even now we think we know what is space, but we do not know actually. Even now we think, I know about space. This is space. This is not space. Whatever we think about space is not space actually. It's very, very subtle. You think about it further. So that's what Bhagavan said, na? If you start thinking about the space, it is like roaming over everywhere, wanting to see the space. It's very in Ashtakam, na? It's very, very hard to even think about space. So, maximum is a space. Why? Because it is all pervading, it accommodates everything, and is not touched by anything. That is why it is called a space, but still it is subtler than the space also. Dishtandlam indriyadai ter. So please understand. Ter means understand. It has got no cause, and it has no drishtantam also. It cannot be compared to anything. That is the self. So in the next 3-4 verses, he is going to only expound what is this self in his own unique way, in a beautiful way. Okay. So one thing which is Shashvatam in this world, among the Ashashvatam, is the Paramatma, the self. And one thing which will not perish also is the Paramatma. And one thing which will not undergo any modification, that is the Paramatma. Swamiji, is it a sort of a utopian thinking or what? Some utopian dream or what? Like, we all imagine a thing, like let's say, there is something which is wonderful, which is infinite, which is all bliss. Is it an utopian dream or what? Is there really something like that, or we are living in a utopian dream or what? Sometimes these doubts come, when you go on talking about this. All these masters, are they cooking up something very wonderful to run their business?
The fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I was telling. Fantasy sort of. No. See, that is what the Mahatma is saying, na? You can verify yourself. When you walk this path, and so many people have verified and given this truth. Everybody has verified this. See, all our people are all intellectually very, very, very advanced. And also they don't compromise. சும்மா பொய்க்காக குருக்கா தலையாட்ட மாட்டாங்க. ஓகே ஓகே, விவேகானந்தா மாதிரி எவ்வளோ பேர். Vivekananda never agrees. Unless he is convinced, he never agrees. Like that, there were so many intellectual stalwarts. They all have understood, they all have practiced, they all have realized, verified, and then with wholeheartedly they have given it out, saying, yes, this is it. That is why they have been writing thousands and thousands of verses glorifying it, praising it. If it is just a fantasy, nobody can be inspired that way to write thousands and thousands of verses. So it is not a fantasy. There is something like that. And you cannot know what it is. If all these things are said, then naturally the mind will say, na, and you cannot know about it. You cannot think about it. But it is there. I only know. You cannot know. Then we feel very frustrated and angry with the Guru only. What is this? Only if you can know, you keep it with yourself. You also can know. But if you come and serve me, கையெல்லாம் காலெல்லாம் பிடிச்சு விடணும் முதல்ல. நான் சொல்றதெல்லாம் செய்யணும். Am I a slave or what? This is what we think, the these gurus, they want somebody to serve them always, so they keep them always stupid. No, it is not so. They are so compassionate. They have come out and they have spoken this truth. And they have spoken it in very many ways. How many scriptures we are studying now? Same truth is expressed in so many ways, so that we can somehow little bit comprehend it. And we will be inspired to know it. Understand? So it is beautifully explained. Mudal drishtandam indriyadai. Mudal means cause, without cause. When you attribute a cause to this, then you will ask, what is the cause for that? Then what is the cause for that? Ad infinitum, they say. It goes on like that. So somewhere you have to fix something which is not having any cost, costless. And this is the self or the truth, which is not cost. If you say it is cost, then it is born. Then it will die. Then it will perish. Then it is not truth. See? So it is always without any cause. அடையாளம் அழிவற்று ஆறுமுபசாந்தம் விடயங்கடந்தொழில் வேத்யம் அடுக்காது பாவனை கையம் படராததுவே நான் ஆவன் இதில் ஐயமிலை அடையாளமற்றழிவற்றாறுமுபசாந்தம் விடயங்கடந்தொழில் வேத்யம் அடுக்காது பாவனை கையம் படராததுவே நான் ஆவனிதில் ஐயமிலை. அடையாளமற்று. அடையாளம் means what? Some mark. So which was that dog which was barking yesterday night? Crying, shouting, barking. If I ask you, then you will say, Swami, that dog, which had that black mark or scratches, you may say. So you can point out through some mark. Similarly, can you point out this Atma, the self, through some mark? You can't. You can't. So, adayalamatrathu. So, we all have identity cards. Aadhaar, our identity. Some people hang on their neck as if they are dogs. They go everywhere. Adayalam. Who are you? See, especially in the camps, you can't go on telling your names and all. So, Adayalam. That is Adayala Attai in Tamil, it is called identity card. So like that, is there any identity card for the Atma, the self, so that I can just immediately I can understand, oh, this is Atma, yes, yes, yes. There is nobody has given any identity card. Nobody could ever give. Because his identity is not known. Can only be experienced. It cannot be known and it cannot be expressed. So, Adayalamatradai. Adayalam, see, this is simple Tamil actually. Adayalamatradhu. Ajivatru. Once again, it is said, Ajivatru, it is not destroyed or it is not perishable. It is not perishing. Harum upasandam. Upasandam. How it is known? Peace. Upashantam. Total peace. Total silence. Arum means it shines as Arum. Upashantam. Total peace. And Vidayam Kadandolir Vedyam. Vidayam means Vishayam. Vishayam means the known objects, things, beings. Kadandu Olir Vedyam. It is beyond all these known objects. Kadandu Olir Vedyam. This is the one worthy of knowing. Nothing else. Vedyam. Vidayam Kadandolir Vedyam. Vedyam means this is the one which shines beyond the senses and mind. And this is the only one worthy of knowing. Vedyam. If you transcend everything, it is known by itself. Vidayam Kadandolir Vedyam. How beautifully put, the chaste one. Vidayam Kadandolir. Karpanikku ettadathu. It is beyond. Vidayam Kadandolir Vedyam. Adukkadu Bhavanikku. Bhavani means, இப்படி யோசிக்கலாம் அதை பற்றி பாவனா assumption or sort of you try to think about it in some way. அடுக்காது பாவனைக்கு, no, it அகப்படாது பாவனைக்கு. It will not come into any bhavana. See, if it can come into some bhavana, by now so many people would have realized, somehow, if it had come through the intellect, people would have realized. அதுக்கெல்லாம் அகப்படாது. That is why if you sit and think about it, இப்படி இருக்குமோ அப்படி இருக்குமோ, you break your head. So you have to give it up. Then it shines. This is something else, it is not ordinary in what is in the world. See, in the world somehow you can understand, somehow you apply your mind, continuously you can understand. But here it is not. Very clearly said, அடுக்காது பாவனைக்கு. பாவனைக்கு அடுக்காது. Meaning, பாவனைக்கு எட்டாதது. Doesn't come under the purview of bhavana. It's not the mind stuff. Ayyam padaradu. Ayyam padaradu means there is no doubt about it. How can you say there is no doubt about it? We don't know even. No, when you know it, there is no doubt about it. Meaning, it is a completely different dimension. So you cannot mistake it or you cannot misunderstand it. When you realize it, you cannot misunderstand it. Ayyam illaina nartham. There is no doubt about it. Because, see, all our experiences are in the purview of experiencer and experienced. So this we all know. All the experience come under this purview. When the experiencer and the experienced goes, it's a different dimension which cannot be missed. Nobody can miss it. அதுவா இதுவான்னு தெரியலையே, அப்படி தெரியலைன்னா you have not found it. Meaning, it is something else which cannot be doubted. Doubtless knowledge it is. Who will doubt? The mind only can doubt. The mind is not there. Then there is no doubter. So this is the only doubtless knowledge. About anything else you can doubt. About God you can doubt. About ourselves also we can doubt. எனக்கே தெரியல என்னை பற்றி. I don't know about myself. Sometimes I am behaving like this, sometimes I am behaving like that. I don't know. We can say that. But about the self, you cannot say that. No doubt about it. ஆக ஐயம் படராதது அதுவே நான் ஆவன், அதுவே நான் ஆவன். That is my true self. இதில் ஐயம் இல்லை. There is no doubt. அதுவே நான் ஆவன். So I am not talking about something else, some wonderful thing in the heaven. No, I am talking about myself. அதுவே நான் ஆவன். It is me, my own self. இதில் ஐயம் இல்லை. Once again he is saying, there is no doubt about it. I am that. See why it is again asserted there is no doubt about it, because his mind can create so many doubts. If you go through Panchadashi, there are 15 chapters in Panchadashi. Very hard text. Our Acharya has written commentary on it. It's a wonderful commentary he has written, Anubhavananji, on Panchadashi. I have not seen any commentary. He has written a wonderful commentary. There, the Shishyas, they ask doubts. We wonder, ippadiyalamada yosipinga? How can you have such doubts? You cannot have such doubts. He will sort of go into somewhere and create some doubt. But the mind can create anything. So then he asks that doubt. Then Guru patiently he answers. That is how it goes, whole Panchadashi. You know, so the mind can create. See, we think we are the intelligent thing. And we have asked a wonderful question. Guru can never answer this. That's what we think sometimes. But before us, so many would have asked the same question. Even far stupid question people would have asked. Why, Swami, stupid question you are saying? All questions are stupid only. Why? Because everything is out of the ego sense only, na? But still, as it should be answered so that you satisfy the intellect to some extent. Then the intellect says, ipo enak puriyudhu. For some time it is happy, and then something else crop up. Ayyo, what is this? What is this? That is why Bhagavan says, once and for all, kill the doubter. So there is no doubt. That is the only way. If you go to Bhagavan, he kills you, the doubter. So you cannot have any doubt further. Here it is said, there is no doubt about it. This is it. Andappara Deivam Ahum Sivanane Mandirangal Yavin Mayanumam Mandirangal Yellang Kadande Ilaya Srushtigal Illadavanumame Andappara Deivam Ahum Sivanane Mandirangal Yavin Mayanumam Mandirangal Yellang Kadande Ilaya Srushtigal Illadavanumame அந்த பரதெய்வமாகும் சிவன் நானே. So Paramashiva is telling Guha. What is saying? அந்த பரதெய்வமாகும், that supreme God, Paramashivan, is me. என்ன இது புதுசா சொல்றாரு? I know, na? Guhan is wondering. இவ்வளவு நல்லா தானே இருந்தார். Suddenly what happened to him? I know him, he is Paramashivan. I am Guhan. Suddenly he says, you know, I am the supreme God, Paramashivan. Okay. Mandirangal Yavin Mayanum. I am the essence of all mantra. Mandirangal Yavin Mayanum means I am that mantra Rupa. I am the essence of all mantras. All the mantras. I am the essence of all the mantras. Why the mantra is chanted? To reach somewhere or to attain something, na? So that something is me, which is attained through any mantras, all the mantras. So, Mandirangal Yavin Mayanum. Mayanum means I am the essence. I am the Mandra Murti of all mantras. அதே சமயத்தில் மந்திரங்கள் எல்லாம் கடந்தே, I am beyond all mantras, cannot be caught in any mantras, I am beyond all mantras. லய சிருஷ்டிகள் இல்லாதவனுமாமே, and means what? Layam means what? Dissolution. Srishti means creation, meaning from my standpoint there is no destruction, there is no creation. Laya srishtigal illadavanumame, I have known no destruction or no creation. But everybody calls you as the Lord of destruction. That is means he is functioning in the world outside, taking that role. It's all in the purview of ignorance only. But as a true self, he says, I am beyond Laya and Srishti. Laya means dissolution. Srishti means creation. Srishti Sthiti Laya. So I am beyond all this. Swamiji, what is the point in understanding all these things? See, when he says I am, it means the true self. So he is not talking about himself. He is talking about ourself, true self. So from that standpoint, and the Param Devamahum Sivanani, meaning the self is the supreme Lord. There is nothing more than that, higher than that. And all the mantras are chanted to attain that only. That is what Mandirangal Yavin Mayanam. Mandirangal ellam kadande. And it is beyond all mantras. Why? It is beyond all sound. Mantras are sound, na? It is beyond all sound. Ilaya Srishtigal illadavanumame. So beyond the dissolution, creation, I am. Dirushiyam Sunyam Tiranjaramum ennal Paravidapattanavame Sarvamum Nane Ulagathin Nadanellam ennal Tane Ilahuvanadam Drishyam Shunyam Tiranjaramum ennal Paravidapattanavame Sarvamum Nane Ulagathin Nadan ellam ennal Tane Ilahuvanadam. See, this Paramashiva would be highly egoistic person, I suppose. What he says here, see? Sorry, I am just joking, huh? Drishyam Shunyam. Drishyam means whatever you see in the world. Shunyam means whatever you can't see. That is what it meant here. Shunya means what is meant here, which cannot be seen. So, Drishyam Shunyam. Tiram Saram. Tiranjaram means Tiram Saram. Tiram means which is static, which cannot move. Charam means which can move. Chara we say, na? Tiram Saram. Bhagavan beautifully has put Tiram Saram. Yennar Paravidappattanavam. All is pervaded by me. Ennal Paravidappattanavam. So, whatever you see, whatever you don't see, whatever you know, whatever you don't know, whatever is moving or non-moving, everything is pervaded by me. There is nothing which is not known to me or pervaded by me, because I am the knowledge, because of which everything is illumined. And whatever is illumined only you know is available for your experience. You understand? Sarvamum, means Tiranjaramum, Sarvamum ennar Paravidappattanavam. That is how you have to read. That Sarvamum we should go with the first thought only. Sarvamum ennal Paravidappattanavam. Nane Ulagathin Nadan. I am the Jagadishwara, Jagannatha. Nane Ulagathin Isan. I am the Ishvara of this world. Ulagattin, Nani, Ulagattin Nadan. Nadan means Lord only. Jagannathaha. Ulagattin Nadan. Ellam Yennar Thane Ilaguvanadam. Ellam means all this is existing because of my existence. Why? If I don't illumine, you don't see anything else. In my light, everything is illumined. Therefore, because of me, everything exists. If I withdraw my grace, nothing can exist. You are Bhayangarama dictator. Everything is happening because of me. That is how we also think, na? If I withdraw my grace, you will just perish. So Bhagavan is saying here, Parameshwara is saying, I am pervading everything, and everything is existing because of me. They are in me, I am not in them. Gurudev Chinmayanji, I think it is in the 7th verse or 9th verse. I don't remember now. He says, they are in me, I am not in them. Meaning, they are in me means what? They all exist because of me, but I am not dependent on them. Whether they are there or not, still I exist. If I am there, then only they are there. So, what he is saying here, Ennar Thane Ilaguvanadam. Ellam, everything is existing here because of my grace, because of my light. You understand? So, Drishyam Shunyam, whatever is seen or not seen, moving or not moving, everything is pervaded by me. So, in the Hindu thought, everything is God. See, this is what we have to understand. It is very unique. In other literature, God is only one sitting in the heaven. But here, everything is God. But in Vyavahara, you should know what to do. Yes, electricity also is God only. I am going to reach God. If you put your finger into the socket, you will really reach God. So, yeah, the fire is also God, fire God. I am going to offer myself unto the fire God. Yeah, you can offer. So everything is God means what? Everything is that, pervaded by that. அதான் யோகர் சுவாமி சொல்லுவார், எல்லாம் கடவுள் தான், நாயமாக நடத்தணும், பேயமாக நடத்தணும் பார். அர்த்தம் ரொம்ப ப்ராக்டிக்கல் பர்சன். நாயமாக நடத்தணும், பேயமாக நடத்தணும் பார். என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have to treat the dog as dog, ghost as ghost. Everything is God. Oh ghost, come, I will embrace you. You cannot say, can you embrace ghost? You are not embraced ghost. It is another thing. Too much, huh? Pavan, this pillai. Everybody is taunting him. No, I am with you, don't worry.
I'm a very innocent person.
I know you are. Ennal Thane Ilaguvanadam. Okay. So the class is happening now. So everything is there because of me. Vividha uruvattal veru veraya Bhuvana thiraigal porundi Siva mudal Ivvulagamira ilagum prabanjam Avvalavum ennil nirpavam Vividha uruvattal veru veraya Bhuvana niraigal porundi Siva mudal Ivvulagamira ilagum prabanjam Avvalavum ennil nirpavam Vividha uruvattal veru veraya Bhuvana niraigal. Meaning this world, Bhuvanam means this world. What is this world? Vivida Uruvattal, different forms are seen in this world. Where I? So everything is different from each other. Is that not so? Everything is different. See, it is so surprising, when you walk on the street, especially in our Indian streets, there are thousands of people everywhere. And you look at them, nobody is similar. It's all, amazing, Everybody is different. ரெண்டு கண்ணு தான், ஒரு மூக்கு தான், ஒரு வாய் தான், ரெண்டு காது தான், ஒரு ரெண்டு கை கால், இவ்வளவுதான். But crores of people are there, everybody is different. Among the human species, and there are how many species? So everything is different. Veraya. Vivida Uruvattal, because of its different form, different color, different shape. Veraya. Bhuvana Niraigal. Bhuvana Niraigal, there is not one Bhuvanam. There are so many Bhuvanam, so many worlds. Bhuvana Niraigal Porundi. And Siva Mudal, Ivulagamirai, starting from Shiva Tattvam to all this world. Prabhanjam Avvalavum, Yennil Nirpavam. The whole world, everything, they rest in me. Yennil Nirpavam means what? They exist because of me. And they rest in me. They are created out of me, and they rest in me, and they go back into me. This is the idea, So Bhuvana Niraigal means not only one Bhuvanam, adukkai. So many. See that now the scientists are saying, no, our galaxy is only one, and there are so many galaxies, they say. Our galaxy is called Milky Way, they say. I don't know why Milky Way. There are so many galaxies, they say. Billions of stars. So like that, whatever world you can see, you can think of even, everything is resting in me only. Because apart from me, there is nothing. Why? See, this is what you should understand why. Because apart from knowledge, there is no means to know anything. See, is this not wonderful? Please think about it. Apart from knowledge, there is no means to know or experience anything. Everything should come under the purview of consciousness only, then only it is known. Whatever it may be, wherever it may be. If it is known means what? It has come under the purview of consciousness. Somebody has talked about that, but I don't know. That also coming under the purview of consciousness. I don't know also coming under the purview of consciousness only. So knowledge is the adharam for everything. Pure knowledge is the adharam for everything. See, this is remarkable. This idea is remarkable. As I told you the other day, the second course I suppose, everything is bit and pieces of knowledge only. Everything is knowledge only. The fan is now moving. That is the knowledge only appearing in my consciousness. And some students are sleeping. That is also in my knowledge. So the knowledge is only there. There is nothing else. And some students are பாவமா இருக்காங்க. எப்போ இந்த கிளாஸ் முடிய போகுதுன்னே தெரியலையே. நல்ல வேளை, at least this Swami has some discipline. He is starting in time, and thank God he is concluding in time. If I say, I don't know when I will conclude. Like that girl said, nah, I will stop singing only when Krishna comes and tells me. Only when Bhagavan comes and tells me stop, I will stop. There will be nobody here. You cannot stand this beyond an hour, right? You say yes. How can you say that? Yes, suffered, he's saying. See, this is very bad, huh? Avvadavu ennil nirpavam. Everything is resting in me only. I am the adharam for everything. I am the substratum for everything. So there is nothing other than me. There can be no knowledge. Everything is understood or experienced as knowledge only. There is no knowledge other than the basic underlying knowledge. That is myself. See, this is remarkable. Please think about it. Then you are there. Only this much you have to think. Everything is experienced only through knowledge. And I am that knowledge. Bas. Finished. There is nothing other than the knowledge. There is nothing other than the knowledge whatsoever. You think about it. It's fascinating. Yap pashyati sab pashyati. Om Purnamadha Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudhachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Okay, in the evening we will see Devi Kalotram. Achara Padalam.